Hey, hello everyone. Hi America. What's going on today? What's happening? How are you? I hope everyone's doing well. Today is August the 29th, 2023. My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an Americanteer. Okay. It's beautiful outside. It's hot. Summertime. And so, but I did have to step outside this afternoon and realize, that it is warm and it's hot today, but that's fine, whatever. Good day though, it's a nice day. Hope you're having a good day too, especially with all the freaky weather going on. A little bit of heat wave, the hurricane warnings in Florida, the ones that just passed in California probably like a week ago. And so weather-wise, hope people can stay safe. The fire in Hawaii, that whew, that is still a nasty situation. Americanteers should be involved in that kind of help out, assist, know what to do, and that situation, and not leave it up to FEMA or the government or whoever thinks they're in charge to fix it. That's why we need to come together as Americanteers and unify. So we already have our own set up program and what to do and how to do it. And then we'll let everybody else know where they need to be and how they can help out the best or the most. Yep. That is really the future of America. That is really the future of being an Americanteer. Speaking of being an Americanteer, I was going through an old Americanteer folder 10 years ago, 10 years old, August, July, 10 years, 20, here I've got one. I pulled out a page, I just was August 22nd, 2013, page 1. I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, it's kind of cool for me because this is, I wrote this, 10 years ago. And the word Americanteer, that's what I start off with, didn't even exist. The word wasn't even being used. It was just not even a word. So I adopted it. I gave it a definition right there. And I registered it with online dictionaries. So you can look it up. So if you type in Americanteer, that definition, right? This definition will probably pop up, and because I probably submitted it, and around this time, maybe even earlier, for all I know. I mean, this is there's a lot of cool information on here, and I'm an Americanteer. And then it just goes on. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a socialist or independent. I'm not affiliated with any political organizations, corporations, or religious groups. And all that still 10 years later is still very, very true. And I still stand by that principle, steadfast about it. Social trust is important. It will help us as Americans to make a difference. Let's set aside our indifference and accept the fact that we are all different, and that is America, my friends. Very true. Very true then. Very true today. it goes into other things and break down. The one little statement I like on this sheet is something I used to say 10 years ago, and I don't say that very much anymore, but I should, and that is dazzle on America, dazzle on, get your dazzle on, and. I just somehow ended up there, I somehow wrote it down, and it just kind of stuck with the paperwork, just, for saying dazzle on. We should be dazzling. That's still true. It's true then, and it's true again today. And you should dazzle on because I know you're already dazzling. So, why I say you should be dazzling, these are the people who don't want to dazzle. But for the people who are already dazzling, just dazzle on. Keep it up. Don't give it up. Don't give up your dazzle for other people. Hold on to it. Embrace it. It's, it's who you are. And if you want to dazzle, then dazzle. And what I mean about I don't know what I even mean by the word dazzle. It's open for interpretation. You have to give me the definition of what it means to you. It's open. It's an open, free-thinking statement for free thinkers to interpret as their own. It does. I have never given it a real definition, of what dazzle on means. But it means something, to me, personally, it means something like shine on. But to somebody else, it can mean something like get busy, get with the grind, and other folks who want to be creative, some, female will be saying, yes, I'm going to dazzle on. I'm going to take those singing lessons now and dazzle. It can be related to a dance. A social status maybe. It's up to you. It's open for interpretation. But just dazzle. That's all I can say. Just dazzle on. I don't have the sheet in front of me right now. It's kind of like over there, but I'm not going to reach out and grab it because it was written this. I wrote, there is a lot of paperwork in this folder, and I haven't opened up that folder and looked at this stuff in a long time. I don't know how many years, a lot of years. So when I opened it up today, and it kind of started flipping through the pages. Oh my God, what was I? I mean, you may think I'm crazy now. Oh my God, you should have seen what I was writing up 10 years ago. There was stuff on there that was just, and I'll bring up one little statement that was just obsolete, and now it's just like, no one even knows what that is. And it was during the transfer of analog TV to digital TV, and so people would needed the converter boxes, right? And they were selling them at department stores and stuff like that. But and sometimes they had that phone number you could call and score a free one. And I tried calling that number, to get a free one, but I never got through. I tried like 7 times, 8, 11, maybe not even 10 times, but over 5 times. And I gave up and just broke down and purchased one. So when they killed analog for television, you needed a conversion box to convert, I guess. Um, so, anyways, I mentioned the converter box. That's the reason why I explained. I don't think anyone even remembers or understands what I mean, converter box, but it's for the television sets. Oh dear, that is some old analog news, man. That is so old that I don't, it just kind of made me laugh when I was reading through. It's like, wow, man, that was representing the times. I mean, I was living in 10 years ago. I was in the now. And that was going on then, and that was like the now. And 10 years later, it's so like obsolete that I don't know, like no one remembers. No one even knows what that means or what it is. Um, so that's some funny stuff about recording yourself, or journaling or writing up the theses that I've written up for the Americanteer movement. When you read it like years later, some of it's brilliant. I'm like, it's a lot of it just stands true today as it did then. And so that says a lot about the foundation, about the warden, besides the converter boxes, which is, it was very true then, but it doesn't have anything to do with today. The other stuff in there really is just the same thing. That, it really is. And it's just kind of been going in circles or figure eight kind of thing, but it hasn't really, those statements really, nothing's really changed, at all. I still say the exact same thing I was saying that I wrote 10 years ago. And but when I see it in printing it up in paper, of the of other things I've just spaced out and forgot, like Dazzle on America, things like that. I really I cracked myself up. I made myself laugh at myself because like I said, if you think I'm crazy now, you would have probably thought I was crazy then. I mean, because it's, when you read it, like if you were reading this stuff 10 years ago, you're like, this is crazy. And I would be like, yeah, that's right. Crazy is what's going to fix America. Crazy is what innovators use. Creators use. I mean, this is, a lot of people were deemed crazy who ended up, doing really major and big things. It's just, it's not, the word crazy is probably the wrong word. I mean, just misunderstood. Hey, I'm the misunderstood person. It sounds funny to say that too, because I wanted to add something more to that, but I just don't know what to say outside of that. But all this has to do with me being an Americanteer then and now, and sharing it with you today. And the journey has been great. In fact, on this YouTube channel, you can go back and look at archives from like 2012 or maybe 2013, I don't know. I have to go back and look myself. Sometimes I'll review, go back to 20 something and see what was happening. What I was talking about. How exciting, how cool, how awesome is everything, is all that you put it all together and with a positive spin, it's just love. Comes boils down to love. Unification. Saving America, saving lives. Same message. Different year, but the same thing. And it's the same, and it's a, it's the same solutions then as it is now. And the problems were still the same as they were then as they are now too. In fact, they've actually gotten worse. A lot more problems going on in America now. Boy, and we are in the middle of it. And talking about having to dazzle and dazzle on, we need to come together and dazzle together. Seriously need to do that. Can't let that just America just fall apart. And then after it's all falling apart, you'd be like, I should have been dazzling. Darn it. Instead of like roughing it out and having a bad day when I could be having a dazzling day instead. Join the Americanteers. Help. Be a true warrior. You are a Spartan. If you're a girl, or a woman, you are a Spartan net. You are a female Spartan, female warrior. Do not fear. Replace fear with dazzle. That's what we should be doing. Make you smile every time you say that word. Having fun. Having fun. And let's do this. Let's save America with love, compassion, and unity. That is the only way. I keep saying that, and it still is, from then to now, it still is the best way, the best solution. So, let's do it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. You dazzle on. If you can share dazzle with someone else, do it. Just dazzle. Let them know that they dazzle too. Just for the heck of it. Okay? Well, peace, love. We'll talk later. Bye.